Supreme Court, unless there's some mediation. So let's see what happens.
You know, critics of Raimondo's pension reform plan say she created the crisis primarily by lobbying the retirement board to lower the expected rate of return on the pensions fund investments from 8.25% down to 7.5%, and that, of course, spiked the unfunded liability. I'm wondering how you feel about her lowering the expected rate of return. Was that a wise move or not?
Well, Warren Buffett says a fair rate of return is 6%. So 8.5%, I think, was an outlier on the high end. 7.5% is more in the scope of what you see around the country right now. So I think we need to have a set of expectations in our state that are realistic.
Why didn't you lower it then?
Well, I started the process at the retirement board level to study the issue. It's not something where you go in one meeting and say we're changing it. Just like anything, again, this gets to my experience in the treasurer's office. To bring about change, it takes the right focus and the right process and the right planning. So to make a major change like that, you go to your consultants and actuaries, you get the data from across the country, you do the study that sometimes will take 6 to 12 months, you educate the board that has to make the decision. The board is 15 people from all different constituencies, and then when you get the support backed up by the data, then you can bring about the change. And so just like the changes to the pension system, the changes to the rate of return, it's not something that you snap your fingers and
But we have to go to a break soon, but are you worried about perception at all, Frank, that maybe some people might think, well, Gina Raimondo came in to clean up the mess that Frank Caprio left behind?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of work to be done in that office, and every new treasurer will come in and put their imprint on the office. I know when I first took office, I made major changes, brought in new staff, started to do things differently. Treasurer Raimondo has put her imprint on the office, and whoever's there next, I hope it's myself, for the sake of the state, that we will go in there and put our imprint on the office also. But it's a very important job. You have a pension fund with 7.5